Hello, my name is Micah, and today I figured it'd be a great idea to rank every single Pokemon. Starter, that is. Because, let's be honest, to rank every Pokemon is a little bit insane. And it could be done, but it would take like 3 hours, especially for someone like me who yaps on and 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 on. So, today we're going to go through every starter up to current date, as you can see here. And it's not just their first evolutions, it's every evolution. Take it or leave it. You could say you love Pokemon, you say you hate it, but either way you shake it, it is all over the place. The games, the cards, the shows, everything infused in our pop culture, and you really probably can't find anyone who doesn't know what Pokemon is, truthfully. So I figured, let's start simple. Let's start with the most notable and franchisable characters, and we'll go from there. If you guys like this video and want to see more like it, make sure to let me know in the comment section below, and of course, subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and it's gonna happen faster than any of us can keep up with. So, without further ado, into the video. So we're starting off simple here. This is Generation 1. You got Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a good little guy. Definitely cute. Definitely got that good, I don't know. He's got that Pokemon franchise look to him. I kind of like it myself a lot. So, if you're asking me, out of the 3 main starters, Bulbasaur is pretty good. I'm going to give him an A tier. I'm going to give him an A tier. He's a very strong first generation starter. I like him a lot. Now, Ivysaur, in my opinion, is just the better version of Bulbasaur. He's a little angry. He's got a little flower. Like, he's blue now. I like him a little bit more. You play as Ivysaur in Smash Bros. So I'm giving him an S tier. We got Venusaur up next. Now, Venusaur gets a lot of unnecessary hate, in my opinion. Venusaur he's a good starter. It's everything you want in a starter. It's in terms of is it bipedal? No, that's 2. Quadpedal starter. Venusaur has all the right stuff. He has a poison grass type. I think that's pretty good. I don't know comp. I don't know all that stuff. I think he's good. So, I'm gonna give him A tier. Venusaur's A tier for sure. Charmander's S tier. We all know Charmander's S tier. I like him a lot. Charmeleon, I don't know. I think he's A tier. He's not as good as this guy, little orange guy. He's not as good. So there you go. I'm sorry. Charizard. Okay. Well, I'm in a split decision. Okay, I'm on a split situation here. I don't personally like Charizard that much because I think he's overhyped. But he's also Charizard. He's also very good. He's also cool looking. So, at the risk of sounding like a fanboy, Charizard's S tier. I mean, like it or not, you gotta accept the fact that he's S tier. I mean, that's it. Squirtle, easy S tier. You're good. Wartortle. I feel like they did this guy kind of dirty, and I don't understand why he has ears and a tail. Blastoise doesn't. So I don't know. I never liked him. I think he's not a B tier. I don't think any of these guys deserve to be in B tier, but he's definitely not S tier. So I'm gonna give him A. Okay, Blastoise. I personally love Blastoise. He was my favorite when I was a kid. Blastoise was he's a turtle with machine guns in his back. So I personally think the Blastoise is S tier. Let me know if you disagree, which is probably going to be a lot of you. Chikorita. Okay. Chikorita is decent. I don't know, and I'm not basing this off of typings or battling because I am not a comp player. We can get Wolfie VGC on here, and he can rate them all for you. Based off design and the funniness of this little guy, I like him. I like this guy. He's kind of annoying, but he's definitely a B tier. For sure. Bayleaf, see, it loses that. It doesn't look, they look like different little guys. Like, they look different, don't they? I mean, they both have the leaf and little things on their neck, but it's not hitting the same. I'm gonna give this guy a C tier. I'm sorry. Okay, now this guy, no, wait, was that one Bayleaf? This one Bayleaf? I don't even know his name. That's how you know it's bad. This one's better, though. This one might be back up to B tier. It might even be A tier, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like him that much. We're gonna give him B tier. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, Cyndaquil. Easy S tier. If you don't like Cyndaquil, there's something wrong with you. He's a little Cyndaquil. Quill. Is it a porcupine? Right? It's a porcupine. Quill, right? Pokemon have quills. I don't know. Either way, he's legendary. If you don't know what he is, you're tripping, honestly. Quilava is his last evolution. This one is not as good, in my opinion. I'm gonna give it a B. What happened to his big old nose? I don't know what happened to his big old nose. Now, Typhlosion, this guy. I don't know what I'm saying. S tier. Play it safe. He's S tier. This Legends Arceus Hisuian version, S tier, easily. If it's on an S tier in your list, I'm sorry. It's great to me. Totodile, easy A tier. It's a great starter. This one's mid. I'm gonna give it a B. For Alligator, I like him. He didn't get enough love, but I do like him. So I'm gonna give him an A. He's a solid A tier. Trico, easy S tier. I love Trico. Grovyle. Grovyle's cool. I mean, he's cool. He's a good middle evolution. He makes sense. I think he's A tier. He's good, though. Sceptile. I mean, how can this thing not be an S tier in on your list. It doesn't make sense. Subtile is, he's super cool. He gets a mega, right? He looks amazing. And need I say more? Torchic, easy S tier, super cute and funny. This thing, Combuskin, yeah, dude, you're actually B tier. That thing's actually terrible. Blaziken, S tier. This is one of the best generations for starters, by the way. All 3 starters are amazing. Mudkip, this is my favorite starter of all time. S tier. Marshtomp, he's ugly, but I love him so much that he just gets the S tier. I'm sorry, he just does. And Swampert. Swampert is my boy. If there was a rank above this, he'd be in it. All right, we got Turtwig. This is generation I first started playing on. I didn't choose Turtwig. Turtwig was cool though. I like Turtwig. This guy, he's definitely cool. I don't like him that much personally. He's gonna be an A tier. And Big Tree Dude, Big Tree Turtle. See, they're kind of reusing the turtle a little bit too much now. Like it worked one time. You don't need a grass and a water turtle. I think he's A tier. Chimchar, S tier. I don't know what this one is called. Monferno, I think. B tier. It's getting rough. And then Infernape, easy S tier. That's what I had on my gameplay, on my playthrough. There's the word. And I like him. He's a cool little fire monkey. Cool enough to me. Piplup, amazing starter. This whole line, some of my favorites. I'm a big water guy, if you can't tell from the list here. I'm a big fan. Snivy, or is it Snivy or Snivy? I don't know. Snivy, 6 starter. This thing, get down there and see. You're mid. And Rhyperior? It's cool, but it has no legs. I guess it's supposed to be a snake. Serpine? Serperior? I don't know what its name is. Either way, it's just out of those 3, probably the weakest. Out of its 3 of its generations, probably the weakest. Because it's got Emboar and Samurott to fight. So, like, yeah, you ain't fighting that, in my opinion. I'm going to give him a B tier. Tepig, I like him a lot. Definitely an A tier. This ugly thing can go all the way down in E. You're terrible. I hate you. Emboar, so cool looking. I think he's terrible in game, but he looks sick. So I'm going to give him an A tier. Oshawott. I mean, S tier for Oshawott. If you don't like Oshawott, there's something wrong with you. And then this guy makes it even better and more cuter. And Samurott, he's even better and more cuter. And this guy is even better and more cooler. So it is a win-win. All right, Chespin. I'm going to be honest. I hate this thing. Get down there and see. I'm going to be honest. I hate this thing even more. And I'm going to be honest. This thing's kind of cool. So you're gonna rest easy and B. Congratulations. Finnegan. One of my friends, it's one of my friends' favorite starters of all time. Why is he in there twice? All right, you know what? You're all going to F or to E just to get you out of the way. Don't worry about these guys. We're going to rate them again. I like Finnegan. Finnegan's pretty cool. You're going to get in B. B is good for you. Braixen, B. And Delphox, I think you're an A starter. Froakie, up there. You, up there. Greninja, up there. Ash Greninja, up there even more. Rowlet, oh my god. And I don't have to explain. Some of these, you don't have to explain them. You just know. You just understand what I'm saying without saying it. And that's what I'm doing for these ones. Like Greninja, you already understand. Rowlet was my starter I chose in Aloha when I was like 12 years old. The first real game I played through Diamond, but I played through this game all day, every day on my Nintendo 3DS. Love this guy. Rowlet, easy S tier. This guy's ugly, but he's still an A tier. And Decidueye might be one of the best starters of all time. And this guy, put him up there. Litten, you're lit. Torracat, it makes sense. It doesn't look ugly. I just don't personally like it. B tier. Incineroar, guy pisses me off. I never really liked him. And he was my counter to my guy. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna give him a B tier. He's annoying. He's like running the comp always. Get out of here. Poplio, underrated. I think it's very underrated. Brimy? B tier. Primarina, I believe Primarina is an S tier water starter. I use that thing in game. That thing slapped around. Loved it. Grookey? Is it Grookey? Or is it Sticky? What's his name? Is his name Sticky? It's a stick, right? Sticky. I'm gonna give you a A. And this one's Thwacky. It's losing it for me. It's losing its umph. You're going down to B. And this monkey, you're just a monkey. Getting B. I mean, you're just a little monkey with some green on you. This one, Scorbunny's cool. I like Scorbunny. This thing, I like its design, but it started to kind of lose me. I'm gonna be honest, going to A. And Cinderace, cool starter, I guess. Cool starter for B class. Get down there. Sobble, this thing's weird looking. Get down there and B. Get down there and B. This thing, all the way down. And this thing's like a sniper. It looks terrible. Get down there and E. Sprigatito, S tier. This one, A tier. Meowscarada, S tier. I mean, it is what it is. It looks great. Fuecoco, S tier. That thing, B tier. And honestly, hot take, everybody, I don't like this thing. It doesn't look like a Pokemon to me. I don't know. It looks like a Digimon or something. I don't like it. Mr. Lava, Crocodile, I love the design. Like the idea of the design. You're B tier. Sorry, Bubba. Quaxley, S tier. This thing, S tier. This thing, C tier. Get down there. Pikachu, how could it not be an S tier? Eevee, I never liked Eevee, but people really like Eevee. So you guys are probably going to say S. I'm going to say A. Sorry, Eevee lovers. Espeon. This is from the Go Eevee games, I believe. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a B. It's cool. Umbreon, A. I mean, how you cannot say the things at least A. Mega Venusaur, S tier. Dude, these are all gonna be S's. S, S. It's so cool. S, 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 S. Okay, everything's S. I kind of wish there was another tier here. I would separate some of these to be even higher. Maybe I should have done a better job at separating them, but at the end of the day, this is it. This is what I believe in, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe in this, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, come on. Get on your A game, buddy. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do a little quick recap of every situation, every little tier here. I'm not gonna read them all out because my brain can't think of all their names that fast. But here you go. Here's your S tier. Most of Gen 1s are in here. Gen 2s, Gen 3s, a little bit of Gen 4s. All the Megas are S tier, in my opinion. Love Megas. One of the best gimmicks of all time. I miss it. Bring it back. Then in B, it's actually the biggest tier is S tier. So, good, I mean, good job. Good job, Pokemon, for doing that. I mean, that's a hard task to do, is to make that many good starters. Now, there are some ratchet ones, but it's all right. We all look ratchet. We all need to have grow-ups eventually. So, here you go. A tier is pretty good. These are still ones I would, I still love and would still use. They just lose a little bit of that oomph for me. This one should be up there. I changed my mind on this one. Whoopsie. So that one's pretty good. There are, again, good starters. B tier, you're losing me. Something's not hitting with these ones. It's not that they're bad. It's just that they're not hitting. Not like the other ones. You know what I mean? All good. Most of them are second generations. Second evolutions. That's just not much you can do about those. They're supposed to be ugly. I don't like them. C tier. We got some good terrible ones in here. All these could burn. I wouldn't care, just being honest. And D tier, hit them with a car and drive away. I don't even care. And E tier, these ones are not supposed to be down here. Just got doubled up. And so that little porcupine, pork like a pig. I'm gonna be honest. I want to eat him as bacon and nothing more, nothing less. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's my honest voting category tier maker listing. All the Pokemon up to this date that have been chosen to represent their generation. So it's a big deal. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed it and want to see more like it, let me know in the comment section below. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.